this video, we're gonna look at how to put up rings. It's just a really nice know-how that you might not know if you've bought some rings. We're gonna first look at two different types of buckles and how not to do it and how to do it, and which buckle you should buy if you're considering buying new rings. And then we're going to look at like how to get up the strap, how to set it up, how to tie it up, get the equal height, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna see how quickly I can get one ring up to hang perfectly. Wish me luck on that challenge. First of all, there's two kinds of buckles generally on the market: the crappy buckle and the good buckle. I just have a taste preference. I think this one is harder to set up, and you can also put it up in a bad way so it breaks. Whereas this one is easy to set up and it kind of never breaks. Or it can break maybe in the same way, but yeah, just much less often. But anyway, let's look at it. In both cases, you want to feed in the belt or the strap from the back. So not from the front of the buckle where you see the handle is working, but from the back side. So let's look at the crappy buckle first to get it out of the way. What makes this buckle hard to work with is you need the strap to come in from this side. And it's just kind of a small space, so I have to really like open it a lot and get it through here. And you can make that work, but this is my best attempt. So it's just a bit hard. Once it's there, it's just as good as the other buckle, but it's just hard to set up. And people will do all kinds of weird stuff, like put in, for example, if you put it in from here, this is the big no-no. If you put it in from above, like so, now the weight is hanging on the movable part of the buckle, and this is going to rip apart and break the buckle. So just the fact that you can do that is really silly. But just remember, you have to put in the strap from the back and it's gonna work fine. The good buckle, then you feed it in from the back, it just goes straight through like that, really easy to set up, and bam, it's working. You could kind of find a funny way to like put that, let's see, it would be probably around like that, and then in. And yeah, now the buckle is again hanging from the movable part. This would also break. But people will tend not to do it like that because it's so much more obvious how to just simply insert it, bam, like this. Oh, it's hard to find here from the back. So that's why no mistakes tend to happen with the big wide buckle. Let's look at how to get the strap over whatever you're hanging from. It could be a beam or a branch in a tree. In all cases, what I like to do is hold the buckle, give a couple of loops, and now you can throw without the weight of the strap holding you down. And then let's make a game out of this. Don't drop the buckle ever on the ground. So if you miss, catch the buckle again. Oops. And I recatch. So you never let the buckle hit the ground, because in general that's just crappy maintenance of an object you want to hold your body weight. So we're going to try and hit now. Look. Oh, saved it. Great. Try again. There we go. So throwing those loops really gives you a bit of leeway, and then you also have much easier chance. You don't have to do this a lot, and bam, you got your strap down. Now by incident, the buckle landed perfectly, so it's the back of the buckle is facing inwards like this. You can often land like this, that the buckle is facing outwards. This is going to be annoying for the setup. So if this was how you landed, I'm going to get the buckle to flip just by turning it, and then I'm going to do a little whip. And let's see if that worked. Yeah, it did. So now the back of the buckle is facing in. And then how I'm going to insert it, I like to kind of, let's see, I'll hang the ring from the free part of the strap. And then I'm just going to insert like so. And now we've got our ring hanging. And then what we want is the free part of the strap to be hanging downwards, or like, look at the buckle position here. Sometimes you'll end up with the buckle on the opposite side, so the buckle is facing upwards. This is also not what we want. It's going to make you rely more on friction here in the buckle. It always relies on friction, but like now with the buckle going down, it's going to be much tighter around this lower part. Rather than just having this passing straight through function, now it's going to be around and down. So this is much better and safer as well. And I actually did make a mistake here, or did I? Yeah, I made a mistake because this is so unsatisfying to the eye, right? that there's this folding happening. So we definitely got to redo that. So to get the perfect setup. So I'm going to look up and see, okay, I got it hanging. I'm going to pass that through my hands. Put in the ring, of course. And because I checked it, now it should be correct. Let's try that. Yeah, when we flip it out. Here we go. This is the setup we want, with straps hanging perfectly around like this, and with the buckle. Then the buckle is facing down. I can pull it out so we get the strap as far out of the way as possible, or if you really want it nicely, you can use this little inbuilt feature to tie up the rope. Here I would typically just like fold a bunch of times like this. Not even roll it up, just fold it up like that. And then put it in. If you've found the right height, you need to adjust the height first. Pull that up. Now you have a pretty beautiful setup here with minimal distraction as well. So this is how we want the final setup to look for the rings. It would be the same with the crappy buckle. Then you just gotta, you don't have these extra feature of hanging it up, and you also just have to make sure you put it in correctly, like I showed before. So let's finish up this video with an attempt from my side to see how quickly I can get the perfect setup going for myself in the same height as this one that's already hanging. So I don't know how quickly I can do it, but I'm gonna hurry as much as I can. And from now. Test the height. I got the right setup here to test the height. I'm gonna stand like that, take them together. Okay, I went too high, I'll go down a bit, put them together, a bit too low, a bit high. Let's see, perfect height. All right, all I gotta do is wrap it up, let's go. Oh, this is taking forever. Come on. Here we go.